What I struggled with most was the relationship side with God. I remember laying in bed one night and praying, and my mom and dad weren't in the room, and I kind of caught myself mid-prayer and was like, what am I doing? Like, why am I doing this? Mom and dad aren't in the room, so I'm not performing for them, and surely God can't hear me. He doesn't speak back. I might as well just be talking to myself. Why am I talking to God? And it was that kind of mentality that kind of carried me through high school and into college. I had an older brother who'd gone through college and was like, man, I'm just gonna live the college lifestyle as I saw it. I'm gonna put aside this whole religion thing until later, and so I'm not gonna go to church, I'm not gonna pray, I'm not gonna do all that, because what I want is to party, and what I want is to meet girls, and what I want is to kind of live my life. I would try to kind of combat that with doing well in school and stuff, but they just still felt purposeless. I started to realize that this Christianity thing that I had grown up with wasn't just morals and values. It wasn't just do this and you get this, or do this if you want this. And people were throwing around words like we were talking about before, like relationship, and talking about like knowing Christ and knowing God. And if this is Christianity, then this isn't what I've got. And I had filled a water bottle with whiskey and drank the whole thing on the train ride there, and don't remember Mardi Gras. When I came to was in the afternoon, and I had cuts up all over my face because I had been walking and hit this barricade and flipped over it and scraped my face up on the ground. And it was that kind of situation that attuned me into the reality that these things aren't gonna cut it. And he was talking about Matthew 13:44, which says that the kingdom of heaven is like treasure hidden in a field, which a man found and covered up, and in his joy he goes and sells all that he has and buys that field. But what I heard from that and what the Spirit did with that in me was this man finds this treasure, this kingdom of heaven. He finds the treasure, and then because he's found that treasure, in joy he goes and sells all that he has. And it was this like paradigm shift, flip, for me, that was, I had been trying to sell all that I had to buy that treasure, and it was like impossible, and there was no joy in it because it was all duty. It was, this is what I'm supposed to do. I gotta sell so I can buy this treasure. But what God said to me, what the Spirit did in me there was, made me realize, no, the man finds the treasure, the man finds God, and then he goes and sells all that he has out of joy because he wants to. What Christ was saying to me in that was, I've done it already. Like, all the things you're trying to do, I did it, I lived it. And you can just trust and have faith in me. That's what leads into the response in my heart of, I want to go now and sell all I have in joy. I found in myself this renewed, changed desire that I wanted to meet God. I wanted to know about Him in His Word. I wanted to not just clean up my life, but I wanted to submit my life to Him so that He could do whatever He wanted with it. What that then transformed into was, I'm not just willing for God to use me, but I want to be like a laborer in His kingdom. I want to go out and find those people who don't know Him. Nothing gets me as passionate and gets me as fired up as the prospect of getting to die for some college students, to get to go and give of myself and be really worn out at the end of a school semester because of all the ways that I've gotten to get to sacrifice for these guys. And that's what got me excited. College students are in such awesome positions for leadership because they're gonna graduate and they're gonna go off into all these different places, and I just want to see some of them develop into the leaders that God has made them to be, so they can go into these contexts and thrive and get to be like real kingdom impactors. And that's my heart, that because of that, we'd have some lifelong laborers obedient to Christ, and God would be glorified because of it.